What's up, guys? Welcome to your Tuesday evening post-work physics class stream. Hope everybody has been having a good start to their week. I was on vacation, so it's been a long weekend for me. Kind of hit or miss with playing gotchas and like getting my dailies done, to be honest. I made sure I logged in every day, and I did kind of like the major stuff for both Etheria and for Nikkei. Even like Union Raid was happening at the time when I was gone, so it was a busy time. But I was like a little more MIA on Discord than normal, and definitely missed a few of like random dailies. Like I didn't do like Tower and stuff like that. So yeah, we're starting off with Nikkei. Say hello to 2B in her new summer outfit. Couldn't pass on that pass. I probably even got it late because I like missed some of my dailies. So maybe some of you guys got it a few days ago. We'll be doing Etheria Restart in the second half of the stream. I'll be pushing through the Ember Tower mode, as well as trying some stuff with some new units and showing you guys kind of where I'm at with gear, how the 2x drops went, because that was also happening while I was on vacation. So yeah, I was out of town for a friend's birthday. Good times. But it's good to be back. I had some long-ass nights, I'll tell you that. So my sleeping schedule is kind of strange. It's like, go to sleep at 4, wake up at 1 in the afternoon. Which is not where I want to be for normal life, right? Anyway, did I already make a post on Discord? I think I did, yeah. Sorry we're getting started a little bit late. Had some things I just needed to do. Today was doing laundry and needed to adjust the strategy for my Etheria Restart union with the guild battle coming up. We're still undefeated, but our next opponent is going to be very strong, and so I'm trying to like make sure we're well prepared for that. We also wrapped up the solo raid in Nikkei just recently. We fell short of our target. I think we're going to have to adjust a little bit. I kind of feel like a lot of people have gotten just like a little too comfortable with Nikkei lately, a little bit on autopilot, including myself, if I'm being totally honest. So I need to take a look at kind of how we can sharpen things up. We've already had some suggestions from union members, which is great to see. And we'll see if we can kind of step things up and, you know, just like hold people a little bit more accountable. But a decent showing. We were just slightly out of the top 50, but still, that's not where we want to be. We need to get back there as a actual ranked union. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see who we have in chat. We got Kikro, we got Lone Syndicate. Bro is tardy. Hello. I was just watching the Dorothy video. Yeah, so just like, I don't know, an hour ago or something, I did a skill analysis video for Dorothy. She's looking really strong. And I would have got that out earlier this morning, except I was sleeping, like I said. Woke up in the afternoon. But she's an interesting character, and there's like a lot of cool possibilities with her. So check out that video if you haven't already. Watch it after the stream. Kikro says, so now I don't have to donate money for the skin. Yeah, I picked up this one. Also, got this one. Of course, we have longer to wait. Oh no, I already did claim it. Oh my gosh, so this happened when I was on vacation. Didn't even notice. Yo, alright. Priority 1, get Sentient her summer skin. Like I said, I was kind of like not paying attention to a lot of stuff while I was gone. But Senti deserves some attention now. Dude. Senti is kind of ridiculous with how good she looks. That tan, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Let's put her in the lobby. We're going to be shifting from a Stellar Blade theme to a summer theme. Let's see. Lobby. Hello? We haven't gotten A2's swimsuit yet, so maybe we'll actually take out A2 and put in Senti really quick. What is she? Mistless? Where is she? Senti. There we go. Yeah. We'll probably keep in Eve and Raven as well, because they're like kind of in like summer kind of things already. So I guess the next one to come out once we get A2's summer skin, then we'll take out normal full burst of Eve. Let's check out Senti. Oh, that's Eve. There we go. There's Senti. What's up, Grimjaw? Welcome to the stream. Senti has realistic proportions. She does. She does. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's like definitely on the higher scale of real, but yeah, she does have realistic proportions. Lone Syndicate says, I didn't finish the video. You're most likely have to rewatch the first half because, Sparks, you're honest, you didn't hear one word I said. Dorothy was too distracted with the bakery. Fair. Yeah, give it another watch. Rewatch it after stream. Understandable. Dorothy was not a good co-host for that video. She was nothing but distractions for the audience. You know, I was a guest speaker for something not related to Nikkei or streaming. And my co-speaker kept trying to interrupt me. Never had that happen before. That was interesting. And then like I was just one part of it, right? I was just like a short portion guest speaker, but like afterwards there's like a post like feedback survey, right? And like the survey was like, would be nice if the co-hosts like weren't interrupting. And I was like, wonder what that was about. So yeah, unfortunately, she did not look nearly as good as Dorothy does. You know, like Dorothy's the good type of interruptions, you know. All right, let's go to the outpost. I wouldn't mind getting, you know, people distracted by Dorothy. All right. Ooh, we can level up for free. Not for free, but you know, anytime you don't have to open up boxes, it's for free. 534. And recycling shop upgrades. Welcome, those that just kind of came into the stream. By the way, shout out to Dr. Eagles, who's not in chat. He let me know ahead of time that he was not going to be on stream. He is a major supporter of the channel and a longtime channel member. Happy birthday to him. He's not going to hear this, but hopefully he's doing something better than watching a bunch of dudes play video games. Hope he's enjoying his birthday. Lone Syndicate has so many core dust boxes. Same. I probably have a bunch. I should just open them. Yo, Kikro does not like Dorothy? What is this Dorothy slander? Lawgiva, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I think you're a first-time chatter. How many copies are you planning for the summer characters? Well, if you look at my resources, that should answer your question. I dumped everything on Stellar Blade, so just whatever I can get is what I get. Let's go to our Over the Horizon. This event is so strange. Like, just the whole concept of it is kind of bizarre. Alright. Hard mode? Hard mode? Yeah. Oh, I already cleared all these. Okay. Like, there were definitely some days when I, like, missed this. Same for Nier as well. Collected our pilot cases. What can we buy with them? Wait, this event ends, right? Yeah. Okay, so if I want the title that I'll never use, but I want it anyway, I need to buy some of these. I guess I'll just grab this. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll see. We'll see. Since I didn't get to use some of my free ones. Oh, hello, Viper. Okay, now we can buy it. Sweet. And then burn the rest on, like, you know, credits, whatever's left over. 2 batches of credits? Fine. We'll take that. Alright. See you later, Sora. check out our new title. There it is. Look at that. It's gonna stay there forever. Okay. You know what's funny? There's like something hanging down in the background of like Eve's gotcha skin, and so every once in a while this thing comes over and just like covers up Summer Niece's face. It's kind of rude. Otherwise, I think everything's lined up pretty well. You can kind of like see everybody. Okay, to the near event, I guess. I'm way behind on the hacking minigame, so we'll like push through the hacking minigame today too, as quickly as possible. But I basically didn't do that like for the last 3 days. Claim, claim, claim. Login stamp. How many more days until A2? Ooh, still a while. A while. I said that way. I was like, wow. Okay. A2 is hard to get, I guess. Do our story missions. Dude, I'm behind on finding relics too. Alright, so we'll catch up on all this. Dorothy might be the new best shotgun Nikkei. Also, Tuve, you feel like, is going to supercharge Dorothy to be even more crazy. Yeah, I mean, Tuve is already the best shotgun support, right? So I'm sure she will be a good pairing with Dorothy. Maybe I'll have to finally build my my Tuve. I have put off the shotgun team for so long. Alright, so do we look for relics first or do the minigame? Let's wait. I need to do challenge mode. Let's do that first. I'm pretty sure I'm behind on this too. There were probably days that I missed of the challenge mode. I don't know. What day are you guys on? How far behind am I on challenge mode? That is 1-3 cleared. I'm probably way behind this. I'm pretty sure I'm way behind on this. Oh, I can do 1-4? I can keep going? No, because I don't have a thing. Okay, yeah. You can only get one a day. Okay, so let's kind of look for relics. Oh, there's one right here by these chairs. So I need 5 more of these things. Most of them are probably soundtracks that I already have, so it's like not even a big deal. But some of them are probably, you know, like gems or whatever, and I want to make sure I get them. I don't see anything else glowing. I might have to do things where like I activate animations to make some of them revealed. Oh, yeah, here's one. Hiding in this room. Challenge isn't a challenge. Ain't that the truth? Okay, so we got 4 more. I guess I'll just start walking around. Oh, I think there's one over here by these chairs. Are these even chairs? They look like chairs to me, but actually maybe they're not. I don't know what those are really supposed to be. Oh, there we go. Yep. I knew some of those were going to be hidden under like those little animations. Okay, looks like there's nothing more up here. We got to find 2 more. I want to say this event was the first one they did where the map had those like little interactivity things. Or maybe it was a summer event that did that. It was either this or a summer event where it had like little things that you could like walk up and watch a video or make something change on the map.
천천히 갈게. 알겠어. 이동할게. 당신의 바람에 따라 움직이죠. 오케이, 가보자.
Okay, guess we've kind of exhausted that whole area. So time to go down here.
천천히 갈게.
If you want some BS challenge, play Etheria Restart. Dude, Etheria Restart
신경 쓰지 마세요.
is definitely challenging. And yeah, Kikro and I were talking about this on Discord.
신경 쓰지 마세요.
It's surprising. Like, I respect it in a way that, like, I feel like a lot of gacha games are afraid to be challenging. And so I like that they're, you know, making it difficult. But at the same time, the way that they're making it difficult is a bit frustrating. And they definitely have some room for improvement. Okay, so I guess that's all of the relics. That wasn't too bad. Let's start cleaning up the mini games. All right, we're supposed to hack in. Okay, yep, we'll accept. And it looks like it's up here by these chairs, not chairs, whatever they are. Ooh. Gotta look out for those purple balls. You can't destroy them. Pew 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 pew. Ooh. It is a little tricky controlling the ship because, like, you have momentum, you know? Oh my god. There we go. Like, if you could just move it directly and control your mouse, the game would be super easy. But since you kind of, like, slide a little bit, adds a little degree of difficulty. Farming gear shouldn't be that difficult in Etheria. Yeah. Okay, looks like it is down in this big open area. Got in late. So how bad is Summer Doro? She looks really good. I just made a video about her, so watch that after the stream. You know, we'll have to test her to find out. But she looks quite good. I expect her to be very strong. You feel Etheria challenge is a bit annoying because you are either gated by not having a certain character or gated by not having a lattice to build the alternatives. Lone Syndicate, I completely agree about the lattices. Like, we don't want it to be unlimited, right? Like, you want to have to make choices and just, you know, you don't want everybody able to just, like, max every character, right? But the degree to which we are gated with lattice to do skill ups is kind of extreme. You can't even fully build one character a month. Lily, I don't know. I mean, this is coming from, like, a dirty Lily player, because I got her on day one. She's really good, but I think people maybe try and depend on her a little bit. They're actually, like, they feel like she's an auto-include in everything, and use her as kind of a crutch, I think. And there have been some times, not a lot, because she is really good, but there have been times where I've actually found my team to be better when I take out Lily. Like, she's not universally the best choice, you know what I mean? And I think, you know, sometimes you want room for some different supports. But I understand the desire for Lily and feeling handicapped by not having her. What's up, David Santana? Welcome to the stream. All right, back to the minigame again. I don't know how many of these are unlocked. Like, how many of these are we going through? Because, like, there's a lot. But we'll just keep doing them until we run out. Over by this, like, gas tank thing. Methane tank. Energy tank. Some type of tank. Oh. This is one of these ones where you have to start moving through the rooms. Ah, stay away from me. Hello? Wow, oh my god. It like waits for you to go through into the next room and then they like jump you. They attack from behind. Gotta protect your butt. Yo. That thing would not die. Ah! Go, go, go. We're running out of time. Sometimes just getting close to them is like, oh, dude, see, this is what I'm talking about. Protect your butt. He just came in behind me and was like, oh, you thought you got away? David Zatanna says they don't really like Summer Doro as a thing. Like, you just don't like the concept of Dorothy being a summer unit, or you don't like her kit. Like, you feel like it's too good or not good enough or something. Limited seasonal pilgrim was going to happen eventually. Always question if, when, not if. Yeah, I mean, the limited pilgrim thing is scary. It's totally understandable. I hope it's something that we get very rarely. Because it's a situation where, you know, it's like, all right, gold tickets are nothing, you know, unless you just get insanely lucky. Hacking failed, okay. You're just waiting for Summer Scarlet? Okay, okay. Richardson is like, I don't care if they have, like, pilgrims. I want another Summer Pilgrim. Oop, just got hit in the face. Oh my god. Bro. This level is kind of crazy. There we go. Got there. It reminds you of playing FGO. FGO. Yeah, and it's been a long time since I've played, but correct me if I'm wrong. I think FGO has no pity system either, right? Or at least it didn't. Maybe it does now. I don't know. Okay, we finally caught up? Nice. Okay. Alright, let's see what we have in the shop to buy. What should I prioritize here? Does it even matter? Guess we'll go for these. Would have preferred that it was a 2% for all limited seasonal units, but 1% on pilgrims that can go to standard pulls. Yeah, that's... I think a lot of people would prefer that as well. Alright, back to the lobby. We're done here. Welcome to those just joining the stream. Shout out to the Twitch viewers. Why do I still have a red dot here? What didn't I do? Gotta go back in. I thought I wouldn't have that alert anymore and that I caught up on the minigames. Oh, I do still have more minigames to do? I beat this. Oh, I guess I just didn't read the log afterwards, like the story part. No? Oh, alright. Yeah, I literally didn't read these logs. That's kind of dumb. Okay, sure. Blah, 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 blah. These were actually interesting. So hopefully anybody who's going through the collab for the first time read these. It's kind of cool. Very, very near vibes. What's up, Amatsu? Welcome to the stream. Fake Grand Order does have a pity now. It's not the best, but it does exist. Okay, alright. You like the idea of Santa Snow White? Oh my gosh. Delivers gifts but eats all the food? That would be hilarious. Okay. Grab some more shit. Whoa. Give me that. Okay. Alright, I have not done Overclock. I think it refreshed yesterday or the day before. Didn't get to it. We're gonna do it now. BIOS settings. Yep, we'll keep the same 25 as we have. How about Santa Delta? Wait, why Santa Delta? Like of all units. Explain, please. Why is Delta inspire Santa stuff? What should we go for here? I think we'll just grab a strategic buff. Because Delta needs love. Alright, so nothing to do with her being Santa-ish or Christmassy. Just needs some extra stuff. Good. Bro. Every time I see Eve, I'm like, wow. I'm shocked all again. What's up, Richardson? You think Snow White is safe from the Limited Pilgrim for now? Yeah, maybe. Probably. Honestly, though, like, she is the perfect fit for some type of winter version, though, right? Like, all Santa jokes aside, I mean, she's Snow White. We got Winter Ludmilla, who's already, like, another kind of, like, winter or Christmassy kind of unit. Heck yeah, we'll take over Magazine. And we'll continue our diamond buff trend here. I think one buff and we're already overpowered. I guess because we did get an epic buff, so that kind of checks out. Oh, sorry if that was loud. My phone just like made a sound and it was like kind of next to the mic. Huh. Do you think red shoes will ever be playable? I mean, I definitely wouldn't say never, Mr. JRPG, but probably not for a long time. I don't expect to get her anytime soon, but it's possible. You know, I feel like gacha games, if they have a long life, will always bring back like old characters, either because there will be like some type of like time travel event, you know, or we're just like doing an event that was in the past, or somehow she's brought back in the main story. Like, you never know. I would not be surprised to see her again, but I don't think anytime soon. What do we want here? I don't even remember what units I'm using. We'll just go for this critical damage one. I hope I'm using Tetra units. Do I have Tetra units? Literally not using a single Tetra unit. Okay, well that was a waste of a buff, but it continued the chain, so whatever. Snow White already has an alternate unit. Shift up proves they can do another alt for a character. Don't expect it. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll probably get another Snow White eventually, but it is a good point that we already have an alternate of her with young Snow White. So yeah, it'll probably be a while. Oh, people are liking my story on Instagram. If you didn't know already, I do have an Instagram for all, like, Nikkei and other gacha things. I post links to my new video releases when I upload. Also repost, like, Nikkei cosplayers and stuff like that. New figure drops. So, yeah. If you're on Instagram, check it out. Follow me. It's the same as all my other channel handles. You gave up on Instagram. It's not that fascinating anymore. Dude, that's honestly totally understandable. We're going to take this quick charge. No. Am I? What is this? Chain ammo? Sure. I mean, nothing completes our chain, so I guess we'll take the quick charge. Instagram is not that great anymore, to be honest. But I've never really been a big Twitter user, like, ever, for, like, as a content creator or, like, my personal life. And I have made TikTok accounts, but they always get banned because they have, like, really strict rules about, like, I don't know, anime titties or something. So I kind of gave up on that. So that's why the only really social media that I use is Instagram. I technically do have a Twitter account for the channel as well, and I do post there occasionally. But generally, I just use it as a way to, like, keep up with news, and I don't actually post that often. But I do post more regularly on Instagram. Go for this one. Yeah, we'll get a survival buff, I guess. And of course I have, like, a YouTube and Twitch channel. Like, you probably don't need me to tell you that. Discord, but the only kind of, like, secondary, like, channel account that I use much is Instagram. And then, yeah, technically my Twitter does exist. Okay, dude, we are not getting good things to create chains here anymore. Guess we'll go for the heal spray. Maybe we can start making a square chain. We're almost done with this, though, to be honest. Yo, Kikro, speaking of volume, I think my scale figure for volume is going to get here soon. It was shipped, I want to say, like, almost 2 weeks ago now. So that's pretty exciting. My first initial, like, official Nikkei scale figure. That was pre-ordered, like, literally 2 years ago. So pretty excited for that. I'll have to show you guys on stream when I unbox that. Does it matter what I get here? Probably not really. We'll go for Reflect Bullet. Alright, to the boss! Dude, and it's a really nice figure too. It's from Max Factory. They have, like, really high quality stuff. a lot of really good detail. And she's not just on like a plain base either. Like she has like the whole chair and like microphone and all that around her. Should be pretty cool. Now if they could only make a Snow White figure, I'd get that. There's been so many good Nikke figures, but the only one that I pre-ordered is Volume, just because it's like, sure, we'll take that. You know, I only have so much room for figures, and I want them to actually be of like my favorite characters. Sup, Pognia? Welcome to the stream. So I have the like custom printed and painted one of Rappy. And then I have some acrylic stands of Nikke and other figures. But yeah. Excited to get Volume. And if they ever make a Snow White, I'll get it. I'm also tempted to order the the Cinderella one. Let me see if I can find it. The one that I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Did I set this up to like screen share? I think I did. Hello? No, I didn't. Show browser. No. Why not? What's weird about this? Hold on, give me a second. Window. No, we don't want to do that. There we go. Okay. Boom. Okay, here we go. So what is this one? I don't think I saw this one. Oh, it's a hyperbody one. It's the like the action figure posable one. Another one that came out is this one. Like, this one is crazy. Like, it looks so good. Oh wait, and that's not even the complete one. I think this is the complete one. Yeah, like, look at that, dude. It's so good. Like, that is a really cool looking figure, but it's huge because it is a 1/4 scale, and she's got her giant glass slippers all around her. Like, I don't know where I could possibly display this, but it's so good. I mean, that might be one of the best figures I've ever seen, if I'm being real. And Cinderella is one of my favorite Nikkes. But yeah, can't do too much cake. But anyway, so I can't get this because like I won't collect 1/4, and then like this is the giant 1/4, even among 1/4s. But I'm thinking about getting this one. Not nearly as exciting, but it's a 1/7, and still looks really good. And Cinderella is in my top 3. So like Snow White, Nihilister, or Cinderella. So very tempted to get this one. Haven't decided yet. Because I feel like if I get this one, I'm going to have to start selling some other figures that I have. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. So, Interception. You want a Red Hood scale figure? They have made some Red Hood figures. They look good. Yeah, please, just one scale figure of Snow White. It would make me so happy. Mr. JRPG got a Rappy figure. Nice. Rappy, right behind me. Right there. Standing on top of my head right now. You pre-ordered Viper, Isabel, D-Killer Wife. You want a Modernia when it goes up? Oh, nice. Dude, so you're getting a bunch of them. Lone Syndicate says the Cinderella figure would be a nice one for a coffee table or something, since it a conversation starter, and the 1/4 one. Yeah, I mean, it's so big, honestly, you would need it on a coffee table. Like, literally, like 1/4 is already tall. Like, that's going to be, you know, like 1.5 feet tall normally. And then it's like big. Like, that's going to take up, like, a large area, you know? With all her glass slippers around her. Yeah, I think the scale figure of Red Hood is the red dress one. You're right, Kikro. They did make a action figure, or hyper body as they call it, of Red Hood's normal design, but the scale figure is just the red dress. Oops, missed it. I don't really like the hyper body. Yeah, same. I really will only get a scale figure. Like, the idea of a posable figure is cool, but I always feel like you never get it in, like, as cool of a position as if it was just a fixed scale figure anyway. But I think for some people, you know, they get creative and can actually do some cool stuff with them. Gonna go for the tier 9 this time, I think. Boom. Alright, at least we got a custom module for our efforts. It's always super lame when you do a tier 9 clear and then it's just like, you don't even get what you wanted. You know what does that a lot? Etheria restart. It's like, oh, you cleared Inferno? Here's a yellow shell. Like, if you guys are frustrated with not getting custom modules sometimes, if you like tier 7 or even tier 9 clear an anomaly interception, you guys don't know the frustration of Etheria restart. The gear farming is insane in that game. Hey, shout out to everybody who just joined. Welcome, welcome. Good to see everybody on Twitch and YouTube. If you're new to the channel, consider giving me a sub. And like the stream. It helps out a lot. Please like the stream. Unless you think the stream sucks, then, you know, still like the stream, but... Still like the stream, but, you know, that's up to you, I guess. Alright, we'll hit that custom module. Open some supply boxes. Dude, it's crazy how now skill manuals like mean nothing. Like, it used to be a big bottleneck. Now I'm like, skill manuals. I have more than enough of those. I'm still kind of scared to just like level up a bunch of things, but honestly, I feel like maybe I should start. All right, let's do a friendship poll right now. Let's do a friendship poll right now. Give me something good. Please, RNG gods. Whoa. Oh, dude. The little RNG prayer worked. All right, we got an SSR at the end. What'll it be? What'll it be? Is it the next one? I think it's the next one. Missilus, okay. A core up for Senti, perhaps. Add me. All right, that's like not exciting, but hey, you know, any SSR for a friendship poll, I can't really complain about that. Grimjaw still runs low on the yellow skill paper. I could see that, or yellow skill books. I mean, that's why I'm like again, I'm afraid to use too many of them, even though I feel like I have a lot. I'm like, I'm gonna run out. Evil asked, do you play Honkai Star Rail? You quit, and it was the greatest decision of your life, day one player. I do not play Honkai Star Rail. I did play it briefly at the beginning, but no. Pognia never runs low on skill books. Okay. Gotta get your Julia and Bay skill maxed out to prepare for their treasures. Yo, Lone Syndicate maxed out Julia in prep for the treasure. That's crazy. Dude, Bay would have been good. I would have taken Bay. Do I max all my units? Oh, no. Definitely not. Alright, let's go to add me. I don't know what she's at. Probably like core 5 or something. Oh, not even. Alright, this is the first core. I just have her at max limit break. Alright, core 1. She got all shy and nervous. Kikro says he made me play Honkai Star Rail. Kinda. The thing is, I meant to play it, and then I wasn't able to stream on launch day, and that kind of like killed my joy for it. Like, it really bothered me that I didn't get to play on the very first day, which is silly, but it is what it is. And so then I didn't play it until like a couple weeks after launch, and it was a request from viewers, namely Kikro. So I did play it for a little bit. Okay. Anything? Let's do some arena. I didn't do arena at all in the last few days. Like, literally just completely skipped arena. I probably have a low rank. I'm down here in Diamond 2 for special arena, but apparently the season ended. Knock out some of these arena matches here. Still playing Zenless Zone 0. I know a lot of my viewers do play it. Can we beat this person? We can probably beat this person. I don't have to go for the weakest person possible. Lone Syndicate is dedicated to the Iron Attackers, huh? I mean, I do like that Julia may get a chance to shine. I do like that. Oh, sneeze. Honkai Star Rail says he's playing until EOS because he's in too deep. Oh no. That's your sunk cost fallacy. If you're not enjoying it, get out, man. Just get out if you're not enjoying it. Even if you like kinda like it, but it's feeling like a chore, take a break. And then see if you miss it. You know? If like a week later, you're like, oh, I can't wait to play Honkai Star Rail. Cool, keep playing. If you kind of don't know the difference, or it even feels like a relief, then just quit. Just quit. Like, and I'm not even like necessarily picking on like Kikro specifically here, but for anybody, I feel like any gacha game or mobile game or whatever, any video game that you're doing, we'll even generalize it as that. Like, if you feel like you're like, I kind of like it, but I'm just not enjoying it as much, or it feels like a chore, or I don't have time for this, but, you know, I've invested a lot into it, and so I need to keep playing. Like, yes, it might feel like a waste of your investment because you already spent a bunch of time and money on it, but think of it this way. You're going to continue to spend more money and time on something that you're not enjoying. Like, you're just making the problem worse, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Just keep things in perspective. Still enjoying it. That's good, that's good. Ty says I've been enjoying Lost Sword. I've heard about that. I don't know anything about the game mechanics or like if it's actually a good game, but I have heard that it's decent at least. It has some spicy art in it too. Hognia plays like 12 gachas. Bro, you have a lot of dedication, I will say that. It's not a waste of money if it was part of your disposable income. Yeah, I mean, for sure. But I guess I'm saying, like, even if it's part of your disposable income, like, if you're not having fun with it anymore, which maybe, you know, you are. Like, Kikro says he's still enjoying Honkai Star Rail. But, like, as soon as you're not having fun anymore, just don't worry about, like, having been invested in that, you know? Like, just start moving your money into something that you will enjoy more. Anyone play Uma Musume? I mean, a lot of people play Uma Musume. Do I? No. I was thinking about trying it on stream, like, just for shits and giggles, but never got around to it. Dude, who is shinier? Quincy or Summer Dorothy? Like, they're both pretty damn shiny, right? Who is more shiny? Uma Musume is not your cup of tea? Yeah, I agree, I agree. Oh, Honkai Star Rail is having a collab with Fate? Okay. One more stage. Dude, pity that doesn't carry over is pretty brutal on Syndicate. I feel like most games nowadays will let pity carry over. Like, there might be a special, like, limited unit pity, or, like, a higher rarity pity or whatever, but, like, even if there's, like, a couple different pities, pity should always carry over. The story of the Fate collab sucks. I mean, hot take. The Fate story in general could do with some improvement.
싸울 수밖에 없겠네요. 진짜 고추장 콜렉트와는 밀어붙일게요. 크라운 왕국의 피가 모두 무릎 꿇으라. 부탁 끝냅시다. 잠시 타임. 콜렉트와는 가장 어린 왕국의 피가 모두 무릎 꿇으라.
Did I anger the Fate fans by saying that? Excuse me.
아직 파티 안 끝났겠지? 빨리 돌아가서 마저 즐기자고. 모두 돌려보낼게요.
I just, you know, like, this should not be a controversial opinion, okay? Fate is extremely convoluted. And it can be kind of interesting in isolation. But, like, once you try and start putting things together, it just... There's way too much going on. There's way too much going on.
함께라면 저는 절대 지지 않습니다. 모두 돌려보낼게요.
Characters are fun to use? Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, ultimately, that's kind of like, I think, the most important for any game. Like, is it fun to actually do the things? Like, whatever it is. You know, completing the goals, using the characters, like, it should be fun. Because if not, what's the point? Lone Syndicate has never watched Fate, but all you know about Fate is that one girl in the red sweater and thigh highs with twin tails. Well. Rocky32189 is following on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Kikro, our resident Fate fan, says that is Rin. Wait, do I know this character? It kind of sounds familiar. Let me see. Okay, yeah. This is who I was thinking of. What, which Fate was she in? Fate Stay Night, I think. Which, even that, like, title, like, what the fuck does that even mean? Fate Stay Night. Like, it's just, everything about Fate is so convoluted. And I enjoyed the show, don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed the show. But doesn't mean it makes sense. Okay, what do we have in the inventory? Anything? Should we open some molds? I feel like we should open some molds. Let's do some mid-quality molds. Sup, Briggs? Welcome to the stream. All right. Mid-quality mold. Here we go. It's Anise. Anise is not what I'm looking for. Neon is really not what I'm looking for. Grimjoss says it made no sense to you either. Yeah. I'm sure there are people out there that everything does make sense to, and they can actually explain how things are connected. You know, there's some, like, hyper fans out there. But I think that 99%, maybe 99.9% of people who watch / play Fate stuff don't actually know most of what's going on. And, like, they may say they do, but they don't. All right, here we go. Last mid-quality bowl. Hey, we got a noise. Nice. I don't know, like, what core my noise is at. Let's see. Let's see. Schnoise. Ooh, core 6 now. Core 6 noise.
신경 써줘서 고마워.
Boop boop. Is this on?
말투.
Alright, I think that's a good way to wrap things up for DK. Before we switch over to Etheria, though, I just want to show you a little bit kind of like where I'm at for resources. So, 20,000 gems, because I always somehow get 20,000 gems before each event. I don't know how it happens. And then 36 rainbow tickets right now. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I have 147 gold tickets, so that should easily get to 200, so I can at least pity one unit. We have a few more of these purple tickets to use. Let's try and get an A2. Wait, I didn't ever get 2B, did I? Or A2, either one? Yeah, no cores, no cores. Okay, so we'll try and let's do the 2 more tickets. Let's go for A2. All right, come on. One tap A2 right here. What's up, Barry? Welcome to the stream. Didn't happen. All right, A2, take 2. Let's go. If this was Etheria, it would be guaranteed. And, oh, we hit. Yes. Let's go, A2. Dang, that jiggle when she stabs in the sword. Got it. Yo, I was not expecting to get anything on any of these free tickets. Cored up my girl, A2. Nice. Dude, I was not expecting that to happen at all. All right, so if we get any more throughout the rest of the event, we'll try and get a core on 2B if possible. All right, where's A2? That is crazy. Streamer luck is a real thing, guys. Yeah, we'll upgrade abnormal as well. Core enhancement. Briggs says, meanwhile, I've spent 36,000 gems. Oof. Probably time to just use a gold ticket, man. Lone Syndicate got an SSR while summoning for 2B, and you got Coco. Yeah, Coco is the new meta, it's true. So, you know, that's a win, I guess. But yeah, I was saying, like, in Etheria, you're guaranteed to get the unit if you hit the SSR, which is, despite its other problems, a really cool thing. That would be cool to see in Nikkei too, but I don't think that's going to happen. Dude. Ready for that summer skin, guys. Ready for that summer skin. As much as I want to level this up, I shouldn't. I should save this for the summer units. But I would love to power up more. Anyway, so yeah, you just saw where I was at with resources for the collectibles. Wait, we never answered this. Who's shinier? Okay, she's kind of shiny, but Dorothy is also very shiny. I mean, speaking of, she's kind of shiny too, but I think Quincy and Dorothy, probably the shiniest. Anyway, not trying to get too distracted here. For custom modules, I now have 49 of them, which is pretty great. And a ton of skill books. So I'm feeling prepared on everything except for the actual polling currency. Dorothy and Eleg are going to have to be easy to get. Otherwise, I'm going to be kind of screwed. Your boy is having it rough. All right. Everybody wave goodbye to Senti. It's time to switch over to Etheria. Close that. Nika needs some type of pity, whether soft pity or hard pity in gacha itself. Like on top of the gold tickets? I mean, that would be cool. But I think, you know, the gold tickets are honestly enough. Okay, so our main objective here is to push through Ember Trek. Oh, let me change the game that I'm playing on Twitch. Category, Etheria Restart. Cool. And then let me post this. Post this for the mostest over on the Etheria Discord. Where's the video one? Hello? Share your videos. Here we go. Okay. Been farming shells. Do I have a cool Codex of Magic yet? Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's kind of terrible. Play again. Restore. Okay. You'd take gold tickets over the pity. Yeah, the gold tickets are better than a normal pity for sure. Did many of you get red speed? Absolutely not. You only got 2 times 16 plus speed in Time Wave. Dude, I have not gotten any rolls of red speed. It's brutal. Okay. So let's go to the event. What do I need to collect here for the event? I don't see anything. Already did this, didn't I? Yeah. Hello? Why do I have a notification on event? Am I crazy? Bruh. By the way, don't forget to watch this. This is the invitational match. I'm definitely going to watch it. I think I collected the rewards for things. Okay, I can't do this until they actually like start the event, and then when I'm watching, then we can do that. But these are other collectible things. Get some resources, even if you're not interested in the tournament. Get yourself some more Etheria coin. Do the things. I don't know why this won't mark as completed though. It's kind of annoying. Like reserve live stream, I don't know what that means. I went to it, I put notifications on. I don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows how this works, but okay. Anyway, let me close this tab. What is the notification for? Okay, we got rid of it. Whatever that was. Okay. So, yeah, dude, my speed rolls are crap. Like, what do I even have here? We got a gray speed. No speed. We got green speed. Like, speed rolls are so rough. Okay, I do have a purple speed. I think literally the highest I've seen is purple speed. I don't even think I have yellow on anything. I think and much less red. I definitely don't have any red. Got a green speed on that. Gray, gray, blue, purple. Like, I have a few purple speed rolls. I don't know why this game hates me. Lots of greens and grays. Oh, so I finished Veronica, by the way. Still cannot beat Terramaton on Inferno. It's a little frustrating, but I can tell that she helps a lot. I just need more DPS. Like, I'm not hitting hard enough with my Didding. I'm not sure what to do about it, but I'm working on it. But anyway, back to looking at modules for speed rolls. We got blue and green. Oh, there's a purple speed. Like, a few purples. And yeah, dude, it's so hard to get good speed rolls. Of course, I don't think I've seen red on anything, to be honest, much less speed. I kind of haven't used Chloros in a long time. I honestly feel like I might reset him if we have another reset event. More green speed. Bro. I mean, not that I want a lot of speed on Valerian, although somehow she accidentally became fast. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Anyway, also been having fun building Fuchio and debating on whether to start her up. I'm not committing yet. I'm trying to get a better shell for her. She doesn't even have a shell on her at the moment. But yeah, don't regret pulling for her. I pulled for her on stream last time. And yeah, she's good. A fun unit. And I remember, like, before initially saying that I thought Nahor would be better. And then, like, when I did my initial analysis, and then last time I streamed when I pulled for, I was like, I think Fucho is actually better. And that has been proving to be true. So glad that I was able to get her with only a few pulls. Lone Cita asks which bosses I can clear on Inferno. So I can clear Doki Doki and Nico Nana. And I'm close on Aurora and Sharon, but have not managed to get there yet. Probably because I could do with some better speed. So let's go into the challenge. And let's get to some Ember Trek. And we'll probably kind of blow through these until we finally get to the last stage. Yeah, it's really frustrating that I can't beat Terramaton on Inferno. But I think it really is a case of, like, you either need Shadow Sonya or you need to get better gear from the later Inferno teams to beat it on straight up damage with, like, Didding or Yelling, which I haven't gotten yet. Let's get this treasure. Dude, so many people complain about the, like, levels you actually run around. I don't know why. I think they're kind of fun, to be honest. Everybody just wants to do nothing but click menus. I feel like it's a good way to break up doing the same thing over and over, you know? Oop, I got a little sloppy there. Guess we'll fight these guys. Yeah, I want to be able to farm the sets you can get on Terramaton Inferno only. I forget what they're called. but that would be cool. Because I could get just like a little bit more damage, you know? Wait, can I... Wait, tap. Oh, it won't let me... That's annoying. I can't restart my farming while I'm in this level. That's kind of a, like, dumb thing that they did, but okay. I guess I'm probably going to beat this in a minute. Okay. So I want to be able to restart my my shell farming. All right, one floor down already. But yes, I will exit. Anything good? I'm looking for a better Codex of Magic and a Wellspring Swift Rush on Fortissimo. Haven't gotten there yet. Start battle. Okay. So, back into the Ember track. We're fighting Jada this time. And like most of these bosses, we should just walk all over. Still have not managed to pull Jada. I think I'm getting to the point where I honestly probably don't even need her, but... Sure, we'll go with that. Do I want this team? Probably. Don't think it much matters. Honestly, I think we'll just blow through whatever they have. Get rid of Valerian first, I think. Yeah, the next person to get perfect lattices is going to be my Yelly, because she needs her skill 3 upgrade. Because she just doesn't nuke like she can, you know? Have her skill 2 maxed. I've had that maxed out for quite a while, but if I want to be able to just like one-shot people in arena and stuff, I need to level up her skill 3. The good thing about Fuqiao is that even though she's a new unit and she just doesn't need perfect lattices to be super good, you know? Which is true of some other units too. But it's good to see that with the new unit. Dude, is Jada huge? Like, is she just a totally different scale from these, like, wolf guys? They're tiny. They're like children next to her. Oh, also, if anybody watching right now is in my union, make sure you set your teams. We did make some changes to the base assignments. So check the spreadsheet. We also have a new protocol for some things to do during the match. We are looking for one more member. Technically, we don't have an open spot. It looks like we're full, but we are still looking for one more player. So if you are a competitive player, please let me know. If you're a competitive player that can clear at least some Inferno content, you can apply to join the union. We are currently undefeated. To the next floor. Turn around, bro. Punch, punch. To the left. I've definitely been putting off doing Ember Trek. And it was really annoying that I couldn't beat the last boss last time. So I'm hoping that this time I'm strong enough to beat it and get that. Because, like, missing that perfect lattice made me really sad. Yeah, I'm curious. Let's do a survey for the... Ooh, yeah, let's do a survey for those watching on YouTube anyway. Start a poll. Can you beat Inferno? We're gonna say nope. Nothing. Or one or two bosses. And let's see, most of Inferno. And I beat everything. If anybody out there can beat all Inferno content, I'll be very impressed. Like, Inferno Ringo is insanely hard. And remember, I'm talking about, like, shell bosses as well as your module bosses. So all, like, Inferno content is up for grabs on this poll. And that is live. All right. But yeah, if you get bad speed rolls on your gear, like me, as you saw, it's really hard for even fast units to get over like 275, 280 speed, you know? Like it's very handicapping. It's kind of frustrating. Jonathan says, I've cleared everything except for Ringo. Yeah. That dude just hits like a truck. Like, he's kind of insane. But really impressive that you cleared everything else on Inferno. That's kind of crazy. Okay, sure. We'll increase the enemy's attack. And let's see. When the enemy has a 10% chance to apply Slumber, sure. Do we want to go in with this team? Yeah, I think so. Oh, we need to make sure we're targeting Linglo. Linglo needs to die first. Maybe Yelly can finish her off right here. Nope, not even close. Again, I need to level her skill 3. Friggin' Hell Kid's over here taking a nap. That's not going to help us at all. Alright, nothing else matters at this point. So Jonathan, if you're looking for a strong union, hit me up. We need one more. We're looking for somebody who can clear Inferno content. We are undefeated so far. That's not why I did the survey, by the way. I'm just curious to see how people are doing. But also, clearing Inferno content is a requirement for our recruitment for new members. Oops. Spin, spin, spin. Literally the worst option on there, but okay. There we go, we got a pull. Reward upgrade. Alright, alright. Ooh, oh, okay, I already got the shadow print. So, like, anything else here is fine. Whatever. We got the best thing already. 4 pulls? That's pretty sweet. Last one. Alright. Okay, so let's go back out so we can start our farming again. Do we get anything good? Nope. Speaking of Rengo. Yo, we have a long ways to go. Holy cow. Alright, yeah. It's a good thing I've started doing this now, because I don't want to get there to be like 1 day left and then like, oh my god, I have to go through 20 floors. Because like I said, I've been putting this off completely. Jump. Dude, that guy almost saw me. It was very close. What? Turn around anytime. He can totally see Chaku right there. But he's invisible, I guess. Or something. No. Nope. I kind of rarely use the actual, like, hide under cover option nowadays. I say that and then I use it. That was actually by accident, but whatever. Anything to grab in here? Let's grab this chest. Hello? Activate the thing. Why are all these tunnels flooded anyway? Like, what is the canon reason for this? And also, if it's flooded, why is there a dude right there, right? Like, where did he come from? Was he just, like, living underwater in the swamp this whole time? I need answers. Okay, who's the next boss? Let's spin the wheel. I have 99 left, really? I'm 1 away. Oh, Apate. Good boss design. Like the floating deck of cards around her is pretty cool. Okay, we don't want to increase her speed. The puppets gain a shield. I mean, whatever. I'm not trying to kill the puppets anyway. I think we'll go for this. I don't know. I don't know if it even matters. Probably shouldn't be using Hellkid. Let's put in Kloss. How's that survey looking? Alright, so far 40% of people have not beat any Inferno content. Yikes. I need some better artisans. I've been trying to farm better artisans for a while and have not managed to get one with a third line of stats. Like, getting a Swift raid on an artisan would be great, but apparently that just doesn't exist. Ooh, nice. Got an LD summon. And another wheel spin. Got some hydro crystals. Ooh, more hydro crystals. Cool, cool. Everything's on fire. Hydrate, everybody, hydrate. Go back to using Hellkid. Just to get some more damage on clearing the ads faster with the AoEs. Okay, guess we'll press the buttons. Oh, this is the level where we fight what's his face, and he's like in that big test tube, jellyfish boy. So that's in the main story. You don't have to in this level. But they're using like the same map, I think. I thought he was going to turn around. Instead, he just walked further. Okay, I guess we'll go down here and grab this. I want to make sure we don't miss any chests. Get all of our precious rewards. Another chest over here. This level actually has some diverging paths. It's not very often that you see that. Ooh, nice. SSR chest up here. Oh, I thought he was facing the other way. All right, we got a couple more wheel spins. Oops, what did I do? Whoa, what does that even do? I forgot this was like a function. This lets you like see stuff? Weird, okay. Forgot that was a thing you can do. Nice, purple shadow print. Okay, let's start our farming over again. Please tell me I got something good this time. Oh boy. I shouldn't be surprised. I should not be surprised. Okay, oops. Time to fight Colossus. Not this either. Good lord. Okay, here we go. Time to fight Kloss. We're getting there. Look at her smug face. Okay, does this matter? Steal 1 buff. Enemy's defense up. That's cool. Gains 1 immunity at the start of enemy's battle. Let's see. Sure. Okay, and what do we want to use here? I think we'll stick with these. And we will target Kachi. So Hellkit is going to provide shields for debuffs, make us immune. Of course, Linglo will also clear things. And we'll get rid of Kachi just to take down their survivability. And then after that, we'll just let them target whatever they want. See that? Kloss did nothing because of Hellkit. Like, this is kind of an easy fight anyway, you know, we're kind of overpowered, but I still like to think about what are the useful units to use walking into any situation. Dude, Hellkid's, like, immunity shield, I think is really underrated. Because he's a pretty fast unit. You know, other than the super fast ones, like, you know, Lily, Mio, Kloss, like, he's one of the fastest units in the game. And so if you can immediately, like, put a shield on everybody and, like, give everyone bulwark, you know, effectively, so you can equip better pieces of gear, it's kind of insane. Although I think we're already starting to move out of the meta where, like, everyone just, like, runs Kazuyo, puts you to sleep. That's starting to not be as prevalent nowadays. But honestly, I've fallen out of Diamond in RTA. I don't even remember what I'm at now, just because, like, my gear is not keeping up. Like, I'm so slow. As you guys saw, my speed rolls are bad, so at this point, PvP just feels really unfair right now. So even though it's what I like most about this game, I'm kind of locked out of it without being able to get some better speed rolls. You know, like, I can, you know, do my daily fights or whatever and, like, you know, stay in, like, the platinum diamond range or whatever, but, like, anything above that, I just don't have enough speed. People just crush me with, like, speed that I can't match, you know? So it doesn't really matter how good my teams are otherwise, unfortunately. Ooh, nice. Double rewards again. Okay, let's take a break from Ember Trek. We made some good progress. We passed, like, what, 6 or 7 floors, I think? Still have a long ways to go, but we're, what, halfway? A little over halfway there? Like, exactly halfway? Okay. I finished the Cyber Shadows. Cool. Shout out to everybody who gave me gifts in my union. Appreciate it. Was able to collect everything. Still can't get above SS. Can't get that triple S on Infinity Train. And yeah, still trying to get... How? Every single shell is yellow? Devs, you're killing us. Oh boy, that's so bad. So yeah, pretty much mostly what I was farming was Inferno Doki Doki. Got some decent gear from her, of course. Wish I got more with more things that had better speed, but that's what I farmed most of the time. And then I did a little bit of Hell 4 Terror and Hell 4 Aurora. And then a little bit of Investigation and GP Outpost, but honestly, like, I only had to run each a few times just to, like, get kind of a good stock, and then, like, everybody else is fine on what I needed to level. Yeah. So yeah, I was running, like, Gigabyte or something for her shell. But really what I want to get is, what's his face? You know that shell, what's his face? Just because I had a Gigabyte that was, like, you know, usable, that wasn't on anybody else important, which I think is fine on her. But what I really want on her is Fortissimo, and I cannot get a Wellspring Swift Rush Fortissimo. And Wellspring is definitely what you want on her the most, and Swift Rush you want on pretty much any kind of support. So I'm stuck with that a little bit. But otherwise, her build, I kind of have this one just because it's like a, there's no speed stats on here. That's why I didn't want to invest into leveling up, but at least I got an HP bonus. Oh, and triple HP bonus, which I think is probably what you want. I could be wrong. Like, maybe you want an effect resist or something. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts if you think there's, like, a better option, but I feel like HP bonus is the obvious one. Lone Syndicate asks, any tips for Aurora? I mean, the thing about Aurora is that you want, like, the two big things you want for Aurora are big heals and a lot of hits. Because he'll get that stack, I forget what it's called, but Aurora gains stacks of something, and it goes up to 15. And, like, the more stacks it has, the more insane damage he'll do. But every time you hit it, you can remove stacks. So that's why, like, anybody who does, like, follow-up attacks or multi-hit attacks, like Rosa or Yelly, are really, really good. Also, the reason why a lot of people use Viper, because he does, like, those revenge attacks, so just more hits. Although I've just recently started using Viper, and I don't know if I'm, like, really utilizing Viper properly. I think I'm a little new. But anyway, so you want anything that's going to hit Aurora a lot and frequently. And then heals, because it has that, like, curse debuff or whatever it is on you, and you have to heal past that to break the, like, debuff shield thing it has on you. And then after you've broken that, then you can start actually healing your units. So heals and frequent multi-hits. So the units that I like using are Rosa. A lot of people use Yelly as well. And then Ling Lo is pretty much a must. Like, you definitely want to be using Ling Lo. And then after that, it's kind of up to you. I mean, like, Lily's good, obviously, if you have Lily. Hellkid, I thought would be more useful than he is, but he kind of doesn't work that well, actually. Veronica can actually work pretty well against Aurora. Mia, in theory, is really good against Aurora, and I've had success with her, but I've not been managed to beat Inferno. But between her Dispel and her heal, it can be very good. A lot of people use Valerian as well, because you have your heals and the attack buff from, what is it? Is it from this? Doesn't, what gives you the attack buff? I don't remember. But anyway, she's good as well. And you just target the boss. Viper. We already talked about him. Dude, Terror is a huge struggle. I have no tips for Terramaton. Strive and Bloodbath, come on, man. Like, that's so defensive. Farm again. All right, let's do a little bit of arena. But yeah, you can see I fell down here into gold just from like not having enough speed. Evil says you're like 80% on Inferno on Aurora. Viper Ling changes things if you go really fast. Yeah, which I think is another thing that I'm being held back by, just not having enough speed. So let's actually try Aurora really quick. We'll do one. Oops, that's not what I want. Threshold. I think my speed stat is just too low on a lot of these units. Of course, maybe I need to 5-star my Viper too. Again, I'm new to using Viper. But maybe I just need to 5-star him. But this is the team. We can try, instead of using Mia, we can put in Valerian. I also question whether Lily is actually important in this one, which sounds blasphemous, but I don't know if Lily is actually that important in this fight. The big thing is, again, the boss just gets to go first. Speed is a problem. Okay, so I'm going to buff... The thing is, I want to buff Rosa, but he has this, which means I can't do my follow-up attacks, because he can't get the whatever thorny status effect thing that Rosa has on it. So, I don't know. I'm actually going to buff Viper, I guess. I don't know. We have no way to get rid of this buff, so maybe I should buff Rosa anyway. But that's why I like Mia instead of Valerian, because she can clear this debuff. Or buff, where it can't be inflicted by status effects. Okay, so we're going to do the big AoE heal. And I don't know, like, I might just go down. Like, I really feel like Mia works better for me than Valerian. And I just don't hit that hard. Which is why I think I need the Inferno offensive gear from Terramaton, because I just don't do enough damage. But let me know, guys. Am I using Viper wrong here? Like, should I be doing something different with Viper? Because I can get actually, like, Aurora down to, like, 30% HP or so when I use Mia. But most people don't use Mia. And so I don't really know, like, what I'm doing differently. But this buff is the scary one. The accumulated anger. This is why you have to make sure you keep hitting it. Which is why clearing... Let me bring this up again. So this buff, you need to keep the stacks down, okay? And Rosa really helps with that with her follow-up attacks. But you can't do your follow-up attacks unless you clear the immunity. Which is why I like to use Mia to clear the immunity and then heal the next turn. But I think I'm like the only person that uses that strategy. So I've been trying it without Mia. But I don't know, like, my Viper just doesn't seem that helpful. And I don't know what other people are doing with their Viper that I'm not. Like, he just hits like a wet noodle, and I just don't really understand how that's supposed to help me that much. And Viper goes down. So this run is over. Rosa goes down. Okay, so let's restart it. And what if I put Mia in here instead? And I feel like this might be too much healing, because now I've got 3 healers. I normally wouldn't use Valerian here, but actually I haven't tried this squad. Let's try it. Let's see if this goes better with the 3 of them. But what I really want to be doing is trying Fu Qiao in here. But I don't have a shell for her right now. Okay, so we cleared the buff. We're gonna do big heals, which doesn't really heal us, but you know, it got rid of the debuff. And now Rosa can actually inflict it with her debuff and do her follow-up. Valerian does a thing. Just don't know if Valerian's actually that helpful in this fight. Alright, big heal, and we'll reduce our cooldown from Mia. We'll keep our Dispel, so we'll just do the normal attack. There was nothing to dispel in that situation. Okay, so we are going to buff Mia. Now use the Dispel. Oh no, the Dispel failed this time though. That's really rough. That's really rough. Because that we could have been doing way more damage here if we actually hit with that Dispel. And Rosa is looking low on HP. So this is starting to get worse. But at least we can heal. And sure, we'll make Rosa invincible. I mean, we're really tanky with this team. Maybe using the 3 supports, the 3 healers, was a good idea. This is a long-ass battle, though. If I beat this, that'll actually be kind of crazy. Sure, now the Dispel hits. Nice. Okay, we actually were able to do a good chunk of damage there. Because we had the immunity debuff off when Rosa used her skill 3. The good thing about this run so far, we've really been managing keeping down the stacks of its own buff. Evil asks, is my Ling max skill 1? Can you know the speed of Ling and what shell she has on? Yeah, so she has, what is it called? Whatever that Phoenix thing is, the shell. You can see the flying bird over there. I forget what it's called. I want to say Supernova. I may have made that up. But that's definitely Linglo's best skill. It makes her healing insanely powerful. And yes, I do have her skill 1 maxed. It makes a big difference. Let's go again. Who should we give the invincibility to? Probably Lily. As far as the speed of my Linglo, I'm not sure. We can check after the fight, though.
チャンスだわ。
Ugh, I just gained 3 stacks of the immunity. That's so annoying.
しようがこの私の友達を兄ちゃん一緒に頑張ろうね。
行け我がしもべたちよ。
たまには白チューブに浸るのも悪くないでしょ。
今よ。せいぜいあがくのよ。
Don't want to jinx it, but we're actually doing well here. This is about the time when usually I die. But I have not... I have not done this specific team before. I always felt like using Ling, Valerian, and Mia would be just going too much into heals. But it's been paying off so far. Maybe we broke through. Maybe we cracked the code here. Might have just discovered something on stream. Ugh, the Dispel failed again. That's annoying. Like, it just makes such a big difference. Like, if the Dispel works, it makes a huge difference.
今よ。逃げて叫んでもがきなさい。
That's a nice chunk of damage.
舞台のすべて我の思うがままに。
So the big takeaway here is that, like, healing is extremely important, which shouldn't be anything new. Everybody should know this about the Aurora fight. But the other big thing here is just managing the stacks of the accumulated anger. That is extremely important. And just Rosa is so good at that. You need multi-hits. Yelly can also work because she has a bunch of follow-up attacks. But managing the stacks of accumulated anger is just extremely important in this fight. And for sure you want 2 healers. If you don't have 2 healers, there's no way you can beat this fight. And it's looking like in this case, 3 healers is the new tech. 3 healers is working for us, guys. This is kind of cool to see, actually. I was not expecting to beat this on stream. I shouldn't be counting my chickens before they hatch here. But, I mean, unless something really changes, I feel like we're on the way. Like, this is kind of working. I kind of wish I tried this before we lost the double drops. Oof, we just took a lot of damage, though. If Rosa goes down, we're screwed. Dispel? Oh my god, the last 2 dispels have failed. Save us, Valerian. Oh my god. If Valerian hadn't been able to use her skill 3 there, Rosa would be dead. Oh my god, we're so close! Oh, Rosa died! No! No, it's all got off the rails. Oh my god. Oh. It's right there. Oh my gosh. If some of those dispels had hit from Mia, this totally would have been a W. Oh no, that's so annoying. Oh, it's so close. There's no way Valerian can do this. There's no way, no. Our damage is nothing. Guys, that was insanely close. Like, it just comes down to, like, literally, if one of those dispels had not failed for Mia, that would have been a win. Oh, that's so annoying. We just got really unlucky there at the end. Like, Mia had been dispelling pretty well through most of the fight. And then at the end there, she just, like, failed 3 times in a row. Which means we got no follow-up attacks from Rosa. Oh, dude. That was soul-crushing right there. That was definitely the best run that I've done. So, I'm pretty sure that squad can do it. That squad can totally do it. We just need a little bit better RNG. Damn it. That would have been so cool if I actually beat that on stream for the first time. Well, let me know. You guys should try it. You guys should try it and let me know if it works for you. I hope it does. Let's do some Phantom Theater here. I would love for somebody who's watching to be able to join me. There's the room code. The thing about that team is, like, Rosa was our only source of damage there. Everybody else was just going to hit by, like, for absolutely nothing, you know? And so when Rosa died, like, if any other unit had gone down instead of Rosa, we probably would have kept going and been fine. I don't know what we should use here. Guess I'll add my Yelly and Mia, sure. I don't think this is going to be a very good run, if I'm being honest. I should have changed my team to be fighting the red one. And forgot to do that. Oh well. Maybe this random can carry me and we'll get a good score anyway. But I'm fighting the wrong one with the wrong team. Dude, that Inferno Aurora fight was so close, it was ridiculous. Also, if I was, like, slightly faster, again, more speed on my gear, I could have gotten, like, you know, over the course of that long battle, like, just a couple of more attacks than I got. That would have made the difference, too. But I'm a slow boy. Any number of, like, very small changes and that fight would have been a win. Oh no, the co-op team is already down? That's not good. Let's see how our ally is doing. Okay, all their team is still up. Oh, why was he using Rosa when he was fighting the green one? Okay, alright. This is looking like a single S clear, I think. Let's see what that survey is showing. Alright, I'm going to end the survey on YouTube for Inferno. At the end of this battle. So if you haven't voted already, vote. Alright, well there's the single S. Considering the co-op team went down instantaneously, this is, you know, not terrible, I guess. Still, if I just remembered to put myself on the other team instead of fighting the blue one, this would probably be already at least double S. Oh my god, bro over here has only Sonya. I guess I'm the carry. And we all go down. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Wow. Wow. Thanks, XD. That's just so silly. The gear farming is so brutal. Alright. Let's do a couple arena fights while we're waiting for that farm to finish. So like I said, unfortunately I'm just falling behind in speed. So I think I just need to go for some easy targets. Just grab some points. Do level 40 Mio. I don't know. This is probably... They have no DPS here, though. Like, literally no DPS. But you might just get controlled into oblivion and never get to take a turn. Alright, let's refresh and see if we can get some truly, like, easy targets that just, like, are instant wins. That one's probably pretty easy. I mean, they have a lot of firepower. I don't know, we'll try this one. It might be scarier than I think, actually. Leanne can sometimes actually be really scary. Yeah, we'll stick with the squad. Alright, see if we can nuke their Messiah. Yep, okay, alright, easy win. That seems like a frustrating fight. We probably win this one. Interesting. I think I'm just like a better version of this team. But again, we're going for easy wins here. People that I can just like nuke right away just to like grab a few points. Yeah, we'll just take the easy one. And we will hit Didding, I think. Yeah, okay, it didn't even matter. Can we buy anything in the shop? Ooh, still have a while to get that purple lattice. Purple lattice? Perfect lattice. We don't need the purple one. Dude, it takes a long time to get this currency. And we're saving this. Okay. Farm should be done by now. What do you know? It's all terrible. But we'll play it again. Alright, well, I think we're going to end the stream here. That Aurora fight. Bro, that was... It was so close. Sorry we couldn't get there today. Thanks for hanging out. If anybody watching right now is in my union, make sure you check the spreadsheet. We do have some changes. We have a hard opponent this time, but let's try and maintain our undefeated record. For everybody else, thanks for hanging out. It's been a good stream. And yeah, hope you guys have a good night, good morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are at in the world. I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream.